Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for your Gemini reading for the week of October 19th. We just had the incredible full moon in Libra on Friday, guys. I don't know if you kind of felt that refresher of energy. I know so many of us can use that right now, me included, but the energy should be aligning a little bit more. We should be assimilating a little bit more to some of that tension energy that really needed to happen. I know a lot of my clients are not the happiest about this, but guys, when we have all the things come up that really need to be addressed, those elephants in the room, all those issues and things that are left untied, it's ultimately for our highest good. Now, this is for Gemini, sun, moon, or rising. So check all three, guys, not just your sun sign. They are all valid. They all mean something. If you're not sure which one that is for you, there's a free astrological calculator down below. Just 1 second, guys. My sage is going just a little crazy. All right, so let's jump into it, Gemini, and let's see what this week has in store for you. It's going to focus really quickly. Guidance for this week. Let's see. All right. And I just wait, guys, for the right cards to pop up. All right, we have the Ace of Coins, the Three of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Nine of Swords, Page of Wands, Six of Wands, Ace of Swords, King of Cups. Gemini, you're going to hear some really good news, either about your finances, contracts going through, jobs going through, something worth celebrating. Now, when you have that Ace of Cups, this is abundance coming in more than one way. So yes, it can come in as a job, it can come in as money, or things that represent that, right? So agreements, new clients, it can come, abundance also comes with opportunity, expansion of some form. And when you have the Ace of Cups, which is the card of celebration, the card of good news, reason to celebrate. If you guys have been waiting with bated breath to hear back about the status of something, you're going to hear good news this week. I'm really happy to see this because you could feel some of this energy moving forward as some of the planets are moving direct again. Now, you do have the Two of Swords and the Nine of Swords. All right, Gemini, this is not a time to stress. It's kind of like when we pray for something or affirm it or visualize for it to happen, and when it finally happens, then we start stressing about it. Take a moment to just celebrate. Take a moment to be happy about this. Now, there is going to be a decision that has to be made moving forward, but it's nothing to stress about. It's going to be okay. If I may, I would ask you not to overanalyze too much. Gemini, I know I'm asking an air sign not to overanalyze, but try it out, because when you have the Nine of Swords, you're literally freaking yourself out. Everything that you're scared about, worried about, what if this happens? What if this doesn't happen? 99.9% of what you're stressing about, it's not going to happen. However, we are manifestors by nature. When whatever we focus on, we create. It's called a self-fulfilling prophecy. So instead of losing sleep over this and creating roadblocks that would normally not be there, take a deep breath. Know that this beautiful new beginning, this opportunity, this financial abundance that's coming in is going to be a blessed thing. It's going to be a positive new beginning. Just make a decision, okay? When you have the Two of Swords, it's because you're procrastinating, because you're scared. Take a deep breath, center yourself, and move forward passionately. You have the Page of Wands. They're saying, look at Gemini, you have the creativity, the confidence, the energy to take on this new project. And when you have the Page of Wands, they're saying, look, you're prepared for any challenge. And that's life. You know, it throws us curveballs, but we can handle it. And when you have the Page of Wands, they're asking you to keep that sense of adventure and excitement, because if you start stressing out, the journey's not even going to be fun. You know, just enjoy the ride and know that you are getting selected, picked, chosen because of your unique skill set, because of your unique outlook. It's you. So you don't lack anything, Gemini. You just have to go back into that level and say, hey, I'm the reason. I have everything it takes to do this. And you do. You have the Six of Wands, guys. This is good news this week. A lot of you are getting promotions, awards, recognition of some form. And the Six of Wands is about congratulations, you know, good job. Now let's move on to the next project. This is not a time to slow down. It's a time to get really focused, really passionate and excited, and move forward on this new venture, this new job, this new title change, this new position, this new, whatever this is, and really go for it. This is really good news, Gemini. So don't kind of put them as a fearful mental damper on what's supposed to be not just a great opportunity, but an exciting journey. Now we have the Ace of Swords with the King of Cups. They're saying, look at, you're going to be inspired this week. I'll have a lot of great ideas, and you're going to have a lot of creative solutions. The King of Cups is extremely creative. And so even if you hit this mental roadblock, if you could just calm down a little bit mentally, take a little break, have a meditation, you're going to get hit with all these brilliant ideas. Boom, 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 boom. Very MacGyver style. And trust, stay open creatively, Gemini. Trust what's coming through. It doesn't have to always be so rudimentary. You have to think outside the box. And that's what's going to happen. Now, when you have the Ace of Swords, yeah, it can be a challenging new beginning, but anything that you do new is challenging. Ride a bike, you fall off. You start a new job, it takes a while to kind of get into the system of things. Anything, but challenging isn't bad. Challenging is exciting because you're growing. Like when you go to the gym and you challenge yourself and you get stronger. This is an incredible opportunity, a beautiful week of good news, Gemini. This is great across the board. Just know too, when you have that King of Cups at the end of this reading, sometimes when we, air signs especially, when you guys get a little freaked out, you kind of go into your own worlds, your own mental world. And while you mean nothing by it, sometimes you can shut other people out, including your teammates, your partners, professionally or otherwise. Do your best doing this to not do that. The King of Cups says keep open, accept support, stay focused on the creative aspects, stay focused on love. And when I say love, the love of what you do, love of life, love of the journey, love of the road itself, because this is why you're going to be successful, Gemini, because you're staying in alignment with all those things. Now I'm going to pull one more card just to see if there's any other guidance for you for this week. Let's see. The Six of Swords. Guys, this is about relocation, travel. I love the Six of Swords because it's the end of difficult situation. Like things are looking up when you can see like land out of the storm or the sun after the clouds. You guys are moving and shaking, literally moving physically. So you might have to go like a new job. You have to travel to it or move for something like that. Or it can be metaphorical. You're moving forward. You're moving forward, especially because it's a sword, from a mental space, and that's why the universe is saying now that they're presenting you with this new energy, this new opportunity, do your best to not revert to that old stressful mentality, because that's just a habit that you've kind of cultivated from this recent past. And we've all gone through a lot of stress this year, so cut yourself some slack. If you like a more in-depth tarot session, a soul reading, a healing session, all my links are down below, guys. Otherwise, I will see you next week for next week's readings.